But why? But why? I know we're not being fair. Alright? No. No, that's not fair. Hello?
Every morning seems to start the same. I'm tired. I'm always tired now, and I don't know why I'm tired. My mornings used to feel great. I used to feel motivated to start on a new project or edit a new series. I would set my alarm for 6 a.m. every day, only to snooze until 9 a.m. The thought of getting up to be motivated is just not there anymore. I'll lazily get up and head to go get some coffee. Noticing the mess in my home is piling up. Things on the floor, trash coming out of the trash can, and a sink that hasn't been cleaned or emptied in weeks. This type of stuff would have bothered me before, and I would have taken care of it. Now it's just like my alarm. I press the snooze button on it and move on. As I sit with my coffee, I ask myself, how did I get here? How did my life make such a major detour? And how do I get back to who I once was? So what happened? Divorce happened. And I didn't know that would put me in such a funk. I knew of other people who had gotten divorced and heard stories of how divorce affected couples, but I always thought that it would never happen to me. Once it happened, I thought that it was the right choice and that I would easily move on and start to rebuild a new life. It's now been about a year since separation, and I feel more lost and confused and unmotivated as I've ever been in my life. Since 2007, I had been a professional photographer working in New York City, shooting for magazines, music labels, celebrities, and art galleries. My career was great. I had a lot of amazing opportunities and a lot of wonderful clients. In my family, I'm the oldest child, but the last one to get married. I never thought about marriage too much. I was too focused on my work and creating new opportunities. Then I fell in love, and it was perfect. I was happy. I finally found the person I wanted to be with for the rest of my life. So, as the story goes, I got married, and we ended up moving to California. Then life really changed. The pandemic hit. I became a father for the first time, and I soon had a lot of time on my hands because I wasn't working for almost 2 years. I then noticed something. A couple of things, actually. The passion I once had for photography, the spark that used to ignite my creative thoughts, had disappeared the moment I started to doubt my marriage. Which happened after we had our second kid. Did I make the right decision in life? I always had this vision of what my marriage would be like. The typical image of a happy little family. The husband and wife who support each other and are best friends. I know marriages are not always perfect, and there's always work to be done to make a marriage happy. I did my best to work on whatever issues I needed to improve on, as well as compromise on spousal issues. Because I thought that's what made marriages work, compromising on issues and working together. That didn't work. I felt lost. I didn't feel like myself. I felt that my job was to be the best father I could be to my son and to my daughter, and to just keep the marriage afloat for the sake of the kids. After 5 years, I was the one who chose to end the marriage. I felt it was the right thing to do. The right thing for me to get back to feeling like myself. I thought it was going to be easy to heal after my decision. Thought it was going to be a smooth transition. I was so wrong. No matter how you look at it, divorce is messy. It's confusing, and it's not fun. Your life also gets turned upside down, and you have no control over anything. My confidence, my sense of purpose, and my creativity were completely destroyed. Photography had always been my way of understanding the world, of seeing beauty in even the smallest, most mundane detail. It was the way I would express the ideas that were in my head. But now my camera and all the equipment have been sitting in their cases, just in the closet, unused for over a year. I couldn't think of photography. The thought of setting up meetings with clients or meeting new creative teams to talk about a new shoot just felt cumbersome. It felt foreign. I thought early on that this was just a temporary feeling. The days soon turned to weeks, that soon turned into months, and all my days just blurred together. Every morning would start the same. I would wake up later than I wanted. Get coffee. Sit in my apartment, watching the world go by from my couch. Wondering how I had ended up here. I felt it was easier to avoid the world than to face the reality of my situation. The thought of starting over again, of confidence, was once so strong. Now it had been worn down by the weight of what I believed was a major failure in my life. Even though I chose to end the marriage, I felt like a total failure. And that feeling spread like a virus through all aspects of my life. My career was basically dead on arrival. All of this great gear and tech that I own just now collecting dust. I haven't done a shoot in over a year, almost 2 years. I lost touch with a lot of great friends and stopped adding new people in my life. I didn't feel like socializing. I didn't feel like reaching out to clients or expanding to get new clients. I was scared. I was depressed. I didn't want to be rejected. The question is, how do I change all of this? This isn't healthy. It's not how I want my life to be. So I try to seek out some advice, through friends, family, books, movies, even YouTube and the internet. I now believe I was fighting myself. I wasn't allowing myself to heal properly after the initial separation. I was too busy worrying about my career, all my finances, and just being a dad to 2 wonderful children to really deal with my emotions about the whole situation. I was in love with my wife, and it broke my heart when the marriage ended. But I didn't let myself fully emote the sadness and loss. It took me 10 months from the separation to finally feel comfortable to cry and to let those feelings come out. And it felt good. I felt the tension from my neck for over a year go away. I felt I was ready to start the healing process and start over. It's time to start changing my life. Getting things organized again. Cleaning myself up. Starting projects again. With new ideas, formats, and techniques. Choices I haven't tackled before. And hopefully with this new channel, I want to express these new ideas to everyone. This is my new challenge. It's time to start over. It's time to go forward.